Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
Our much cooler weather as of late continuing to spin around a kind of upper level low pressure system. That's what's going to stick with us as we get into the later part of the weekend and even early into next week as well. Some of that northwesterly flow helping to usher in this now cooler air mass, but also bringing in some of these scattered showers. The initial line along the cold front well off to our east now, kind of wrapping around on the back end of that, now seeing some of those additional rain showers kind of spinning around that kind of low level vortex of energy that's kind of out there as well. So we are still holding on to a few of these isolated rain showers showing up in many spots. However, things clearing out off to our north and our northwest, and that's kind of going to be the theme going forward for the rest of the evening tonight. At least cloud cover early on, but as we get closer and closer toward the midnight hour, continuing to clear things out and seeing those temperatures continue to fall as well. Seeing at least some pockets of clear skies now when we look at our SkyTrack camera overlooking downtown Rockford. It's brought to us by Window World and is up on the Supply Corps building. Just an hour ago, though, there were some isolated pockets of even some sprinkles that were showing up just along that camera. Temperatures right now remaining a little bit on the cooler side, down in the 40s for many of us. 47 in Freeport, 47 in Sterling and in Rochelle, 48 in Rockford and in Janesville. However, our wind chill values, something I hoped to not bring out and mention in a newscast, at least for a little bit longer. Wind chills right now currently sitting in the low 40s for many of us. Checking in with our weather watcher Terry out in Genoa, he's reporting a temperature of 47 degrees, a dew point of 44. Winds a little bit stronger than where they were earlier today. Out of the west around 15 miles per hour, gusting close to 20, and around 15 hundredths of an inch of rain so far for the day today. We are continuing to see those temperatures, though, continue to fall as we get later on into the night tonight because of those clearing skies. Down into the upper 30s for our overnight low tonight. And if we get below that 40-degree mark, at least in Rockford, that would be the coolest temperature we have seen all the way since May the 4th. So it's been quite a while since we have seen some of the chillier temperatures. Some of those isolated showers still possible early on, but skies continuing to clear as we get closer toward the midnight hour tonight. Things remaining a little bit on the clearer side for the majority of the day tomorrow. Still a little bit more pockets of sunshine than what we had today. Temperatures as a result rising back up to 57 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, still holding on to kind of a breezier northwest wind, which will help make things still feel a little bit on the cooler side. All of this weather kind of thanks to that upper level low, as I mentioned. We see that upper level trough kind of stalling out across the Great Lakes over these next few days, continuing to bring that northerly flow along with it. And that's what's going to keep our temperatures a little bit on the chillier side in the meantime. But as we move this forward, not only do we have the influence of that low pressure system, but yet another one will kind of work its way in as we get toward the middle part of the week. And that will bring us at least a very brief increase in some of those temperatures, but also the chances for some rain as well. Clear skies overnight tonight as we're going to see the chances for those temperatures to fall back down into the upper 30s, and we continue to see 50s for the rest of the day tomorrow. Increasing cloud coverage as we get into the next few days. However, decreasing clouds for at least the few days early next week could lead to the chances for a few of our chances to see our first frost of the year. Not quite, pretty close to where we should normally see our first frost of the season, but particularly into Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday night with some of those cooler overnight lows, that's where we could see some of those chances for frost. Otherwise, temperatures remaining in the 50s for our afternoons, in the 30s for those overnight lows until we start warming up next week.
All right, fall is definitely here. Thanks, Jordan.